stuff. Then I'm going to jump to the chat. So from CR, it says, "Hi, Matthew. How do you evaluate a company's culture?"
Well, that is a great question. I think you need to know first what you're looking for. What is a great culture? Peter Kaufman wrote a little handout. Peter Kaufman's the author of Port Charlie's Almanac, which is basically the edited version of a lot of Charlie Munger's talks and writings. And he also produces some of these different handouts. And he wrote one on culture. I think it's called Culture Eats Strategy for Lunch, something like that. Anyway, it's a great little handout. It talks about the importance of integrity and the importance of having a great mission and having these win-win relationships, and so once you know what you're looking for in a great culture, first of all, you can quickly see if something has a bad culture, and so you can eliminate those opportunities. This might sound more complex, but it's, we had to, when we're going and looking at a company culture, we'll do like a campaign, and we'll go through LinkedIn, and we'll talk to current and ex-employees of the firm, and we'll ask all sorts of questions, and we'll try and figure out if the company has a good culture. Do people like working there? Are people trying to, are people honest and trying to help the business, or are people trying to cheat and take extra vacation time and quit right after they get a big bonus? So these things do really matter. They help with the compounding capital. Culture is super important, and culture is not on the financial statements. There's no line item that says culture is worth $6 billion at this firm. So finding a company with great culture is a huge advantage, and if there's a company with poor culture, it's a disadvantage, and it's not on the financial statement. So we do campaigns and talk to all the employees and try to assess culture of a business.
Yeah, that's just one thing that's more important to me every day. And I've talked to you, Matt, about perhaps buying my own business or doing something like that, and that's one thing that's like the top of my radar is making sure that culture's in place, treating all stakeholders fairly, which is interesting. I know that Jake Taylor talks about Costco as one of the ideal companies for that, and I know you followed Costco, and of course Charlie Munger. But I see that in the military, some commands, it's just like, everything just works like clockwork. Everyone's kind of has the same vibe, on the same page. And then there's other ones where, you get some toxic people, some toxic leaders, and it just wrecks the place. I mean, absolutely wrecks the place.
Yeah, that's right.
And what's really unfortunate is that if you can get, some toxic leaders are so bad that, in a very short time period, they can eliminate years and years of buildup of culture, which is just a complete travesty.